Hey guys, good morning. There's no surprise Trump was found guilty. I did a live stream last night about it. I highly recommend you check it out because it describes how I think we should go forward. So I'm not going to rehash that all here. The question today is, will Trump actually go to prison? This is an interesting question. The sentencing is set for July 11th. That's just days before the GOP convention, which is July 15th through the 18th. And I don't think that is a coincidence because this whole trial is not about Trump committing any crimes because he didn't. Supposedly, he classified a legal expense as a legal expense, and they made that a crime. It had nothing to do with that. The reason Trump was charged of something that happened over 7 years ago was they did not want Trump to run for president. The Democrats, Biden and the regime, which is illegitimate regime, they did not want their opponent to run. So they threw these charges at him in New York, which New York previously they passed on. They said there was no crime. But based on the Biden pressure, they understood they're going to get a conviction in New York City. There's no Republicans there, no matter what crime they made up. So that was the whole purpose of this. So if Donald Trump never ran for president, he wouldn't have not been convicted of these crimes. As simple as that. It's a corrupt system. As I said last night, the system is illegitimate. We have no duty to support it. In fact, we have the duty to oppose the system. It's very evil. But this is what it is. And so the question is, will they send Trump to prison? Well, I think it goes back again to the original trial. If Trump should announce that he's decided for the good of the nation, he's going to step down, he's not going to run for president anymore, I think the charges will pretty much be ignored. He'll get probation and that will be it. But if Trump should decide that he still wants to run, I think there's a good chance they may throw him into prison. Now, this isn't how the legal system is supposed to work, but this is just reality in this corrupt system we have right now. So the process is he's supposed to go to his probation officer before the official sentencing. And this probation officer, they will make a recommendation about if you should go to jail or should be a just probation or what your penalty should be. And typically in a crime like this, well, typically this is never a crime, but typically in a crime that's not violent and you're a first-time offender, there's no drugs involved, there's no weapons involved, you get probation. I mean, in New York, you can literally attack people, sexually assault them, mug them, and if you're of the right race, they're not going to charge you or they're going to let you out. But, again, we're in a different situation here. And Trump, what they expect the defendants to do, or the convicts to do at these hearings, is to cry and say, yeah, they're very sorry, they did this crime, but they're going to try to turn their life around. That's what they want you to act. They want you to show remorse, that you're sad about the crime. Do you guys see Trump doing that? I do not see Trump doing that. He didn't commit any crime. He understands this is a political prosecution. He's just going to say, fuck you. And he's just going to go straight out there. So again, I think during this time, they're going to have a word with Trump of saying, it's your choice. If you're still going to run for president, we're going to hit you with jail time. If you decide to bow out, we will just give you probation. That is pretty much how it's going to happen. So I think the shit show's just even going to get worse. I don't think Trump is going to bow out. I understand his personality. He's in this. He wants to fight this corruption. And the regime, they are in a situation now, they don't understand Trump because people like them, when they're in this situation, they understand they're being blackmailed. Okay, I'm going to give in. I won't run. I will step down. But Trump is refusing to give in to the blackmail. So what options do they have left? Well, you have to remember they have other court cases besides this one. They still have it's supposed to be coming up. It was supposed to happen now, the federal mishandling of the business documents. But that has been delayed, and it turns out the FBI tampered with the evidence. Surprise. So we don't know when, if ever. That's 40 felony counts, but that still could come up. That was the crime they decided not to charge Hillary Clinton or Biden. In fact, their official reason for not charging Biden is they said he was too stupid to charge, that he's mentally not capable. This is where we are as a country. His own Justice Department said that. I'm shitting you not. And then we have that another state charge on August 6th by that corrupt district attorney, Fannie Willis. And that is still up in air if that's actually going to happen at all. And that's for racketeering by trying to overthrow the results of the election. And again, they want to get Trump in front of a black jury, so it's an automatic conviction. And then finally, there was a federal election conspiracy trial. That was a Jack Smith one. Again, that went to the Supreme Court. It's possible that we're going to run out of time and there won't be another case before the election unless they really hurry things along. So the regime, if Trump won't bow out, because they're unofficially going to tell him, hey, drop out now or we'll throw you in prison when you have your sentencing. But if you be a good boy, we will just give you probation. I think that's what they're going to unofficially tell him. And the judge, who was born in Colombia, that's a question if the judge should be in America. He doesn't like Trump. He's a Democrat. And if he has his way, he'll happily throw the book at Trump. So don't be surprised if Trump ends up in prison. I mean, I told you the summer is going to be wild. Hang on. It's going to get crazy. Talk to you guys later.